Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish the story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the back button. That's all you got to do. Push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
Oh, Shiznit, what's up, folks? Thursday night, you know what it is. Football season is here. Welcome to the first show of the Fantasy Football Insights. It's your boy, Coach Lee, man. Thursday night, weekend starts tomorrow. Man, we back at it like we mad at it. Time to run one with you guys. He might not want to be in here right now because you know who playing, but he going to hate regardless. But got to bring my man with the playing in. What's up, Lounge?
Hey, y'all see me lights on camera. Action, man. We got freaking action on this Thursday, man. We got the Hall of Fame game, man. I'm telling you, I'm turned up, I'm lit, because football is back. Fantasy Football Live Matter. So that's why we had to kick off the Fantasy Football Insight Live show with your dude, Uncle Leroy Jr., my guy, Coach Lee, and we got to bring on our guy way up north, home of the Boston Baked Beans. He's tapping in. Let's get to my guy on the show, man. What's down?
Man. New England Cowboys, baby. How about them Cowboys, Joe? How's everybody doing tonight?
I was doing well before you came on the show with this foolishness, man. You know, now you got me all wound up.
Oh, why that be foolishness, man? I'm a New England Cowboy, man. I'm not a Patriots fan. So everybody during this football season, everyone to come in the future.
Oh, man. But, hey, you know, so this is our first show of many fantasy football shows. So tonight, you know, we talking what everyone is doing, thinking about their draft strategies. What is the draft strategy? Keeper league versus standard league. We're going to tap in and give you all the secrets. But we also talking about, man, we got a whole lot we're talking about. We also talking about your draft strategies. And wait, let me see what we got. Auction league versus snake, auction draft versus snake draft. That was the one I forgot. But man, you guys ready?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how was the day going for you, man? I know y'all watching this horrible game that's on there. So who y'all got for the Hall of Fame game?
Man, I don't care. I want to see the young boys compete. That's all. It's preseason.
It's preseason, definitely. Get the young boys out there, you know, get some reps. It's good to just have the season. It don't really matter who wins or loses in this game here. Shout out to the Hall of Famers.
Okay.
I'm going to throw this out there real fast so we can get this mad boy started. I saw Jerry finally finna put Jimmy in the ring of honor. Man, let's get this curse off our back.
Yeah, the curse is about to be out. Let's go. He said he effed up. Let's go, baby. There ain't no cheerleaders over here. Gene, who you repping? You a Saints fan?
Nah, he on the West Coast. He probably the Rams, Chargers, or something like that. Niners, yeah.
Bucks.
What? I'm liking all this newfound energy y'all have. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Coach. You got injured Wentz, man. You got more to worry about, son, man.
Hey, I know we ain't supposed to have no second teams, but I rocked with the coach. My former position coach from college is the GM up there. Shout out to Coach Ballard, man. It's my second team, so I can't hate on you tonight, Gene.
Hey, that's my guy, man. He been rocking with the coach, though. You know, he ain't no but the coach, they're up and coming team. Like, don't sleep on them.
I'm not sleeping on them. I predicted them to win the South this season. You know, it looks crazy early, but I still think they have the pieces to get around it. I feel they should trust the system and go with the young boy. But hey, that's just me.
Facts. But talking about, man, that is crazy. So just talking about, like, Wentz is hurt. Nick Foles is, Wentz is hurt. His quarterback coach that, coached him during his best year is a coach for the Colts. And Nick Foles is like third string on Chicago Bears. So there's talks about, possibly bringing Nick Foles to the Colts.
I can see that.
I don't like it.
Hey, but I'm with you. I should give the opportunity to that young fella because he knows the system. He's smart, and you know what I'm saying. Like, I think they should give it to him.
They should give it to him, man. You have to. I feel like you have to. In the NFL, only certain guys. You see the Tom Brady's, the Aaron Rodgers, Bill Roethlisberger's, who could possibly hold their spot that long. Everybody else is just like, give it to the young guy. Let the young guy do something. If the person's hurt, the number one's hurt, go to the backup and rely on it, man. You gotta somewhat develop him.
Facts. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. It's not like the coach team was predicated on their offense. It was their defense that really was doing big things for them. So we'll see.
Shout out to Gene. He said the coach need to rehab physically and mentally. Man, we just getting started. Y'all ain't doomed already. Y'all have a top-notch defense. And now we're not being nice, man. We're being real with it.
Facts. Like, y'all really do got that defense. That's what carried him. And I mean, Phillip Rivers was like one good throw away from actually taking his team far to the playoffs. So, I mean, hey, like, I was impressed with the coach. No, I ain't sleeping on. That's cute. That I applaud your humbleness, but nah, bro, I see straight through that. I know you, Gene. You trying to be like, nah, y'all get it now. You're like, yeah, take a picture right there on my good side. But yeah, man, definitely give a shout out to it's Jacob Eason. Definitely should get a shot this time. But man, so let's talk about our first topic. What we got for tonight?
First topic for tonight: auction draft versus snake draft. What's your preference?
All right, first you got to actually tell, what's the auction draft? So, you did some research on it. What did you find out for an auction draft?
Based on my observations, shout out New York Times. They had a report up today. It was funny that I agree with it. Basically inscribes that there's a bankroll that you have, amount of credit that you have in regards to players. And I was reading the returns of strategies, and you can kind of predicate your picks based on a budget. Hey, you take marketing 101, business 101, or if you're just a person that spends freely. I feel like that's the kind of the way that draft style is. You know what I'm saying? You got your people that's gonna play safe, and I do a little Yahoo fantasy, kind of revolves around that in the budget. So kind of go heavy early, and then you kind of can get your late round, early round, middle round guys at the end at a good price.
Now, agree. So, an auction draft, that's just a draft based off of money. Everyone making bids, just like at an auction. And me being the commissioner of many leagues, in the big leagues and in our Cash Me Out league, well, my big league, we actually was doing an auction draft at one time. And one of the pros that I thought going into it gave an opportunity for everyone to get a chance at a shot at the player they want. You know what I'm saying? So, everyone's given this, a lump sum of money, so this money so that you can bid, or these credits, whatever you want to call it. So if you want OBJ, if you want Randy Moss, if you want whomever, you got the opportunity to bid. It's open. The player pool is open. So that was one of the things that I enjoyed about the auction draft. What do you think about it, Coach Lee?
It sounds very similar to, like, how sometimes we have the post in the group, Sports Talk with Friends, get up in there, holler at us.
Right.
Yeah. But how sometimes we have a set of receivers, then you got to rank $1 through $5 a quarterback, and the same thing, and you got to put your team together like that. So you got to be a GM, and you can't just run out there and take who's available. You gotta strategize with your money, put your assets where they need to be, or you're gonna run out. You might mess around and not have a defense.
Facts. See, and that's the key. That was the strategy, because there was a lot of people, that wasn't sold on this whole auction draft. So everyone coming from the snake draft to the auction draft is like, how do I do this? There's no strategy behind it. Yeah, there's a lot of strategy if you have $800 and you bid $700 on, let's say, Aaron Rodgers. So now your team is pretty much going to be trash because you only have $100 left over to get your running backs, your receivers, all these other skill positions. So very good point.
You're going to be able to tell who know what they're doing.
Well, in this case, like we all do, just have kids. You learn how to play. Real talk.
So what's your preference?
Mine? Auction draft. I enjoy auction drafts because, you know, I enjoy money. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you really feeling like a real GM. Like, you know, if in the NFL, these GMs they're not in the line like next. You know what I'm saying? They're not in no cafeteria line being served these players. Like, they got money. You know what I'm saying? So my preference is auction draft because it makes me feel like a real GM. So, you know, I got money. If I want this player, I can get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I've always been big on the auction draft, and that's one reason why I actually had it in our league.
Makes sense.
I'm surprised. How long? Wait, you just became a big league? Because I'm about to say, you know, you wasn't in one of our leagues that had an auction draft. But what's yours?
I've never done an auction draft before. That snake draft, man. If you number 1 or you number 12, that shit suck. I like to be right in the middle, so that weight ain't there, or you ain't got to cherry pick off of, you know, some leftovers.
Facts. Now, you know, one thing with me being a programmer, being in technology, I think a snake draft is for lower thinking people because it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, you know, if you got the third pick, you already know what pool of players you're gonna have. It's easy. It's a numbers game. You know what I'm saying? I can make a randomized fucking program to get the exact same players that you're gonna get in each position. So to me, there's no strategy in it. So that's why I really didn't like it.
Now, I got to level up for you, though. In regards to the snake draft, I like the snake draft, but I like it when you reshuffle them numbers every round.
Right. See, I never played it like that. You know, I never so, you know, and that's why every time I feel if I find out you're in a snake draft, I feel I'm gonna win your league. Just being, you know, that's just my bravado. That's just how it is because, like I just said, I can predict it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is simple. You know, it's the same thing as before. I guarantee you draft third, you talk to someone else who draft third, you're gonna have the exact same team.
Yep.
It's you know, there's no strategy into it.
First, you mess around, you get pick 1 the first round. You might mess around and get pick 1 again the second round. Or you get the opposite end, 12 and 12. You screwed.
Right. See, that makes it pretty. You know, that makes, you know, like if you randomize the numbers, the draft, like that makes it a little bit more difficult. Because I love difficult competition. I don't like easy competition. I'll fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? So, but the only dislike that I had against the auction draft, because we've always had 14-team leagues, is that the time it takes to complete an auction draft. That is the only con to me about an auction draft. Now with a snake draft, you know, we get 14 teams, especially in a 10-team league, you get a snake draft done in less than an hour.
Yeah.
But here at Sports Talk with Friends, we're like the NFL. We want all your time. We just gonna lean on your day like this. So that's why I drafted September 5th, man. We're gonna have virtual online draft. That's gonna be one aspect, and we're gonna be having some parties. So we're gonna have a DJ. Yeah, exactly. Last year we had one DJ. This year we're gonna have 2 DJs.
What?
So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Always big things popping, man. You know, that's how we do it, the big brain. So, you know, we were one of the pioneers on this virtual draft thing. So, you know, we definitely got to step it up this year. So y'all definitely check it out. September 5th, draft party, man. That's our draft day.
Yes,
What's your preference?
I mean, if it's on the plate, I gotta take it, man. You know what I'm saying, and try to finish it up. But preferably, you know, I've never done an auction league. I've done auction in regards to the waiver wires and stuff like that. That's very interesting because it's kind of like a blind auction bid. You don't know what the other people are bidding for that serviceable player. So I like that in the aspect, but You were dogging the snake draft, but guess what? The snake draft, I believe, is based on who you have in your league. And it could benefit you. It could be easy. It could be difficult at times. Because I put it like this. Like me, I do my drafts. When I do my drafts, it's sometimes a night draft, a late draft at night. So usually the day of the draft, people are, getting into that mode. And you know what I'm saying? And that one pick can change the night in the draft at night. So I think the question is,
I'll win your league. Like, do you have paid leagues? That's all that stuff. That's what the question is. Do you have paid leagues and do you have an opener? Because, like I just said,
I haven't paid.
I'll come and take over. Like you don't even speak with confidence. Like we talk.
No. And that's because Listen to me. It's me. I told you what I'm doing earlier. I'm watching the Cowboys game. You're not going to see me do anything draft related until I need the draft, because I've been playing for years and I have a strategy that keeps me where I need to be yearly. You know what I'm saying? I don't change nothing up because I go in already as a GM. I'm a GM for years. I don't have to go on Lucky Strategy and talk to you. I don't do that. I play the game.
Oh my God.
These players.
You don't run a fantasy football league.
I run fantasy football league.
I don't change anything up.
I run
ridiculous. Every year we change something up in Sports Talk with Friends. All our leagues change. If it's not the number of players, like everything changes. Like how can you have
$1,000 buy-in league, $1,000 winning league? That's what we do out here. I've been doing it for 9 years. Shout out to the Money Maker Fidelis League. We doing it over here. We doing it over here. Hey,
you know what? Hey, I got to talk some more smack to you all there, man. Let's take a break, man. This guy that lost his mind talking about we do the same thing. Man, get the out of here, man. Take a quick break. We're going to be back with more of the Fantasy Football Inside Live Show, man.
It's not that popping. All you got to do is insert your players and let's get it rolling. If you got to go through changes and all that, that means you ain't really hot like that. I'm just letting you know.
Check, please. Check, please.
A lot of trash talking, a lot of trying to get in the skin, but guess what? That don't happen over here, baby.
That was good with the people. It's Montreal McNeander, NFL linebacker for the Cleveland Browns and Grambling alumni. I had to come through today. Give a special shout out to my dudes over at STWF Media, the big brand, where you can talk sports with the other NFL players, fans in their Facebook community. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go get them boys a shout out. Go check out their page. And I promise you, man, you're gonna love everything that you hear and enjoy.
What's the damn deal? We back up in this bad boy.
Man, I had to go take me a shot, man. This guy got me heated up, man. Who that, man? You know what I'm saying? Goddamn.
Why did that? This shit. Don't be trying to make it good, right? Why you drinking? Why you drinking, buddy?
Drinking moonshine.
We back with more of the Fantasy Football Inside Live, man. That's what we do, man. Every Thursday for now, but until the start of the season. But man, what is this crazy talk he's talking about with, man? Like, no.
So this is a good segue into our next topic. Cause y'all both talking about draft strategy. That's our next topic. So, we'll start with you on this one. So, what's your draft strategy?
My draft strategy, I give my number one strategy, honestly, I don't stretch for the QB position. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reason why we don't stretch I don't stretch for the QB position, because we already know, like Leroy said earlier, you got your selection of players at the top, and the auction bid wise, you can go after. But in the snake wise, it's like, do you want to go after that best player right now? And the style I play? No. I've been able to succeed going deeper in the drafts, looking and waiting for a QB. Maybe, I'm not going to tell you the round, but late rounds. You can find a QB in the late rounds and get a dub and be a victor. Trust me. You don't have to go after a high octane QB first or in the first, 3-4 rounds. You're going to see a QB 2 or 3 taken, at that point. So, GM and go along the lines, man. I want my position players, as much as I can get them,
Right.
And I'm not worried about the QBs at that moment. You know, Bo, I'm strategizing, you know, based on the QB. And sometimes I do it on a week by week. I look at the weeks of the players and when they're playing, try to adjust my team that way. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the starters in the bench, you know, GM-wise, like, you know, being on my –
I always hate so much of this. It's just like someone scratching the board in here. Like, I can't. I mean, I had to step in at some point. So you're saying your draft strategy is to get a quarterback late in the draft?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I pick up a quarterback off the waiver wire. I trade for a quarterback. That is the most ridiculous strategy I've ever heard.
But you're not going to draft without drafting one at all, are you? You're damn sure not. So cut it out. You over here.
I've had leagues, I've had drafts where I don't draft a quarterback. This is what I'm telling you. I got many draft strategies. I'm gonna tell you like one. One of my draft strategies is if I see no one, you know, I would take the first position quick. Like if everyone's going running back, okay, I'll take a running back, and I'm gonna take all the receivers. That's what I do. I'm locking up the puppy. So what I'm gonna do is, you know what I'm saying, I'm monopolizing them off. Y'all gotta come see, y'all gotta come out at me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trading. That's one of the draft strategies right there. But one of my draft strategies going in the draft day, I gotta make sure I have me some Stella and some good kush. You know what I'm saying? That's the draft strategy. Everything else is just everything else is just execution. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is.
I'm drafting myself for the season. I'm not drafting to see, who's going to be the guy that I'm trading at this point. I'm drafting as a guy. I'm keeping my team more than likely because, trust me, I have faith in the teams I draft.
Al. And I feel like, wait, what's that, right? You don't get the L.
Confidence is key. Confidence is key.
You're saying team, you don't trade?
Confidence is key. God. It's like this. I put it like this in this aspect. You got to gamble on yourself in the trade. You got to gamble. And just based off my experience of seeing trades in the leagues I play in, somebody gets destroyed in the trade. At the end of the day, there's no even trades in fantasy football.
From your experience, you've only seen. There is no experience.
I have a ton of experience.
You can't experience what you just looking at.
Darren, ask Darren. Tell him about me, Darren. I get it in. Darren is in one of my leagues too. He's been a member of my league forever. Holla at me.
Hey, well, look, you know what? I'm going to take this segue. So y'all see that's Viking Axtron. So we're going to be throwing our kickoff, our NFL kickoff out here in Grand Prairie, Texas, man, in August 29th. It's in the making. But are you serious? You keep the same team and you're gonna have someone that's in your league talk about, ask him, Darren. What is Darren gonna say? He's gonna be like, yeah.
Nah, they ain't no yeah. Hey, we can pull up the records, we can pull up the scripts, we can pull up all that. You know what I'm saying? You did a strategy in your league last year. Your league.
I scout the people I'm drafting against. That's what I do.
I don't trade. All this is not fabrication. I go in as I'm a man. I go in like I'm from the hood. This is me and only me. This is my team. I'm over here. Let's beat me. Either shut me up or I'm going to win. Simple. That's how it goes.
Just like that.
Just like that. I'm coming in the draft room, hitting it up. I'm coming cushed up, soured up, and I'm ready for draft night. Simple.
Look, I would tell you this. So one of my draft, like, one thing you gotta to have a good draft strategy on the real, to have a good draft strategy, you definitely got to learn the league you're playing in. So, some leagues are heavy and a scoring. That is the biggest thing. You gotta learn the scoring because, like in our league, we give bonuses. In PPR leagues, you know what I'm saying, you get half points, points and a half on points per reception. So, if you in a league like that, you're gonna get, those Alvin Kamara's who's going to get a lot of running because he's a multi-dimensional back. So he's going to get the catches, the throws. He's going to get multiple touchdowns. And that's one thing that people really fall asleep on. They get a lot of yards. See, me, I want touchdowns. I don't care if you have 1,000 yards. I want touchdowns.
You want
touchdowns. So that's one of my strategies. I want touchdowns, and you got to learn the scoring, not just the how long it takes for guys to get off the waiver wire to trade with a deadline. You have to learn the scoring. Because I'm going to tell you, one guy asked me, he was like, he asked me, this is recent, he asked me some draft strategy. He's in two quarterback league. He has second pick. So he asked me, who would I draft with the second pick in a 2 quarterback league? So I'm going to ask you that question, Coach Lee. Who would you draft? Or which position? Let me say that. Which position?
Based on my experience, I'm definitely gonna have to go with QB first. Got that
Exactly.
That 2 quarterback lead, man. Unfortunately, I had that. She was off to big things. Then game 5, and I was done. I was between Jalen Hurts and Fitzpatrick. I was pretty much every week I was having to get a new quarterback because I got decimated at that position.
Right.
And other players were scoring mad points, but everybody, because it was a 2 quarterback league, so by the time your other players, your other skill position play, you down 200 points.
Oh yeah, definitely. All day. If you're playing a 2 QB league, you definitely got to shoot at the QB. That's evident. It's the name of the league, 2 QB. If you don't go after a QB then early, then that's different. Hell yeah, definitely. I'm talking about in the style of we got 12, 14, 16 players. I'm not me, honestly. I've never found the value of going for a QB high early in the draft unless you are wild by that player. Like everybody's wild like a Mahomes and a Lamar Jackson and a Josh Allen. Okay, cool. Take those guys. But I need to see how you draft. What other ways you're gonna draft? You know what I'm saying? And when when it comes to the plays that you need, are you gonna get them? Or are you gonna have some scrubs? You know?
I look at it like this. I normally, other than the 2 quarterback league, I don't, unless I got the first or second pick, I never take a quarterback right off the bat. I was gonna take a running back, and then if it's a snake draft, when I come back around, I'm gonna take a wide receiver, and then way back down. Then I'm gonna give me a quarterback because I figure the quarterback position, unless you get one of the top tier guys, you can kind of pick and choose those guys. But I'm looking at the point perspective, those running backs and those stud wide receiver ones.
Receivers, right? Stud wide receivers. That's a key too. Stud wide receivers, and with these positions, running back, wide receiver, tight end.
Every receiver has the potential of getting 100 yards, getting a touchdown. Like that's that's
only a handful of them, like Nuke. Like my man, Julio when he's healthy. It's a few of them.
Julio, it does not get you touchdown. He gets you yards.
I said if he's healthy.
But wide receiver, that's another position that I will play heavily off the waiver wire and actually trade for one of these stud receivers. But one thing is the biggest thing when y'all drafting, the key is watching how your draft flows because, some people draft all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like every person will take position, quarterback, running back, just all over the place. Some leagues, they would just draft like until everyone runs out. They would draft running back until running back runs out. And then they'll start in other skill positions. So that's the key position, key thing too, is watching the way your draft flows.
Flow that's respect. I agree with that heavily. Definitely you got to see how the flow is. You know what I'm saying? Flow, paying attention. I love it. That's why I do it at night. Like everybody wants to do stuff during the day, and then at night it's just that one setting. So some people might be, coming from, a night's crazy out with the family. It's all preparation, man. But that time of the draft, at that moment right there, that's where everything comes to play.
But I'm gonna ask you, what do you think? What do you think the advantage is? Because it seemed like you keep bringing up the night draft. What type of advantage do you think it has as doing a night draft versus a day draft?
I feel like no interruptions. Like I have children. It's at the end of the night. My children's put to bed. I can draft. You know what I'm saying? I have my full brain, attention, all this and that. I'm not going around. I'm on the device. I'm at there at the time. I'm good. Any other time for me, I'm like, I gotta really cut into that now. Oh, okay, I gotta go to the house now for an 8:00 draft. You know what I'm saying? So
you don't preset like your draft? Because that's something that I do. You know what I'm saying? So if I can't make it, I prepare. So I have auto draft. Like I have it set up in priority. So even if I'm not there or if I miss it, I'm still going to get the people I want.
No, auto draft to me is whack. I don't want nobody in my leagues auto drafting nothing. If you're not there, I'm going to be heated. You should be there at the draft time. We have months to talk about a draft date and the time. You should be there stamped. No auto drafting. I hate auto drafts the weakest because then at the time, you getting a play that you ain't physically there clicking. I don't like that.
How do you know I've already set my order for the people that I want?
No. I understand that. I do that during the draft while I'm there live. Like I'm a queue different players now because I'm in there now. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do that's what real draft people doing at that night. They're still
people that's prepared for that night already got that set.
My preparation is draft time. From when the draft starts to when it ends, that's when I'm locked in sync. Okay, sometimes during the days, I check a ranking or something, all this and that. But I'm not getting really into it, man. Take 25% of the notes you know. I'm coming in draft night, know I'm going to be there, and, hey, tell me about my team at the end of the day, and I'm going to ride through the season, man, and this is going to be what it is. You're going to have to shut me up, or I'm going to win. Simple.
I don't see you winning any Sports Talk and Friends League, but
hey, man, hey.
Here's what I'm talking about setting you up. You know, one thing about Sports Talk and Friends Fantasy Football League, if all our rookies, which you are too, we put you on mute. So you won't be able to talk in the group until you get your first win in any of our fantasy football leagues. So
I don't really talk. Honestly, this is me. I don't really talk going towards the week of the games. Everybody kind of talks. As like leading up to a game during the week. I don't really face you. I don't really talk to you. If I'm really cool with you and I communicate with you and I'm playing you, I'm not really talking to you that week either. And honestly, the phone in terms of the fantasy football scores is off. I don't check them. None of that. I just sit there and enjoy my Sunday. I'm not letting fantasy football ruin my day. Now, Monday night when I check them, I lose. Cool. I can take that. But that's how I go about it.
Okay, listen. Let me give you I applaud your life before Sports Talk and Friends Fantasy Football League because you will not be like that. I can guarantee you that.
I'll be like that, just like that.
You're
It's no different.
You're going to be checking the waiver wire. I'm just saying, it's a lifestyle, man.
Easy. No. That makes it's sensical. Like you're gonna check the waiver. That's sensical. They're gonna check the waiver wire during the week. You're gonna do all that. Hey. But me personally, I am in terms of the chatter and the talk. You can mute me all you want because honestly, in terms of the I'm already amped myself up. I can only amp myself up for the week. Everybody else is gonna.
But that's what I get that. But see, we're going to be talking like how we have this show right now. We're going to be talking about how poor of a fantasy football coach you are, and you can't say
you can talk about that. And I
can accept that. We're going to talk about how bad, poor calls you made. Like how you sacked the wrong player, how you had the draft grade of a dude, and you won't say nothing back to it.
Yes, but you're not. Again, you're missing the point. Of course, it's going to be chatter and stuff like that. But in terms of the mentality, nothing's going to break me. The only day it could break me is on that Sunday through Monday night. When the score comes at the end of the night, I lost. If y'all want to chatter about how bad of a GM I am.
We will, yes. We will. And we're going to get you a trophy that also says how bad you are. We're also going to get you a picture with a trophy that has poop on top of it that says you had the bad call of the week. And we're going to make a post about you having a bad call of the week. Yes, we're going to lean on that.
That's cool, man. I'm a math magician kind of like you. Like me, people be quick to, I want to set my lineup right now for the week. Me personally, it's a chess game, bro. It's a chess game to Sunday, man. That's what I do. It's a chess game. It's not checkers, brother.
L. Hey, let's take a break for this last segment. We'll be right back in about 15 Twinkies.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's cornerback Delvin Breaux here from your favorite team, New Orleans Saints. I just want to go ahead on and give a shout out to STWF Media for allowing me to come on and talk about my testimony, my story, and also talk fantasy football. I just want to say thank you, man, for the honor. I appreciate you, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in tonight at 7:30 Central Time. Bro Show out.
Back just like that. All right, home stretch. Last segment. This one kind of goes into there. It might get a little heated to this one. I feel like I'm watching Skip and Shannon right now. I let y'all decide who want to be who.
No, I'm going to Leroy.
I want to be myself. See, we agree on that.
Last segment, gentlemen. Keeper league versus a standard league. What's your preference? Start with you, Uncle Leroy.
Man, the way my attention's set up, man, and the way my friends list be constantly changing, I don't know if I can stay in the keeper league because, shoot, it's a long-term commitment, so that's the biggest thing, and it's like, to me, I be in multiple different fantasy leagues. So I play fantasy basketball, baseball, and I can't make that full-time commitment to, like, being devoted to fantasy football like that. And I don't follow college like that. So to me, it's very difficult playing a keeper league. Even the whole structure, the mindset of doing a keeper league is beyond me. What do you think about that, too?
Yeah, man, I'm down with you, dog. I ain't got no beef with you. I don't smoke with you at all. The way my attention span goes, definitely I need to yearly by yearly touch up league. Anybody back in the pocket. I thought in my league to do a keepers, but nobody agrees on it. Never. It's kind of like everybody's got the attention span of a kid. Like, nope, I'm straight.
Right.
You know, a keepers makes you have to, you know, kind of like you're a real GM, go scout players and this person's coming in next year, 3rd round draft pick. I gotta pick my half. You only keep 2 players. Damn, you want me to keep 2 players? I like 4. It's too much.
Right.
Exactly. And from a GM perspective, it is horrible because you know you constantly got to update the league settings. It's ridiculous. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm with
what do you
y'all
think
on
about
that
it, Coach Lee?
I'm with y'all on that one. Give me the standing league all day. I know my attention span is equivalent to y'all in that aspect. And it's like it's some situations you might just have you might miss the draft. You got stuck on auto draft. So you had 2 crap teams 2 years in a row. Now I'm good. Each year is gonna be different. You know, I might be more focused one year versus the other, or you might have different people in there. You know, whatever the case may be. But nah, I take the standing league all day.
All that retirement, people retiring, like all that. Like my boy that was just in here, Darren. He had Andrew Luck in his keeper league, and Andrew Luck retired.
Oh wow.
And stuff like that. If you have to go, it's crazy. You got to sacrifice picks. Nah, that's too much, man. Straight up yearly, you know, put everybody in the bucket, and you know, let's enjoy the draft, man. That's what we're here for.
That's true.
Facts. We get ready to get up out of here, man. So I'm gonna ask y'all both. So who do you think is the number 1 draft pick this year in fantasy football? What do you think, Coach Lee? Who is yours? I'm just saying, who is yours? That's what I'm saying. Who do you recommend as being the number 1
number 1 pick?
Yes.
Yeah, I ain't trying to stroke.
Hold up. In the standard, all right, so in the standard league and the PPR.
In the standard league, I ain't trying to stroke your ego, but I'm gonna have to take Kamara.
Okay. In the PPR league.
PPR league, probably go with Newt out there in the West. Hopkins.
Okay. Who you got, two?
Well, if I had to choose first pick, and if I go standard. I mean, I usually go back, so I'll go back. I won't change that. If it's a PPR, boom, then it kind of makes sense. I mean, depending on draft rate, man, honestly, wide receiver, I'll go wide. I can't really go player because, like I said, man, for me to dream of a player and not get him, I don't even try to worry about it. So
he has a failed strategy already. He doesn't much know to have a top person to go after. So
I see many side bets coming from y'all during the season.
Nah, but it's not like, but me personally, it's just like you go in there. It's like this is not the NFL draft where you're probably going to be guaranteed to get that player that you want, or you're going to say, I'm going to pick somebody else all the way from left field. Like I can't. I got to. Hey, your turn's on the clock, and boom, you got the board popping. I got my little draft strategy board of the position players I'm picking based on the draft round. And cool, I'm good with that. I've been running with it for a long time. I'm good. Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself and your team.
Hey, all I worry about is paying them dudes. That's all. So we gotta get that money. That's it. Like you gonna lose.
Next?
I like his confidence.
Who's next?
I like his confidence.
Who's next?
So I'm gonna say in PPR league, I'm gonna go with Chris McCaffrey. You know, he's the only person they got. And in the standard league, I'm gonna go with Kamara.
That's why I picked Kamara. Cause y'all wide receivers ain't what that is. Y'all quarterbacks suck. That dude gonna have about 40 times a game.
Y'all don't lay off our quarterback.
I'm sorry.
Jameis did good today. Jameis looked good today. He looked good. He looked good.
He needs to stay away from them tackling dummies.
Man, Jameis threw the ball straight up. That ain't good. I mean, we could get a Pee Wee League quarterback to go and chase that down, man. That was not a good
quarterback week 6 when Taysom Hill ain't got no energy to play no more. He's banged up and hurt.
We good.
For them real reps.
Good.
That dude lost some weight. He already he changed his body already.
I'm gonna say this: y'all should focus on how Dak is not even on the field tonight.
He wasn't going to be on the field regardless.
He didn't play tonight.
He wasn't going to be on the field regardless.
But he couldn't. That's what I'm saying.
No,
if he had to play right now, he
you're right. You're right. He could have been on the field, but no, it's not worth it. We'll wait. See us week 1.
Yeah, so y'all wishing upon a star.
No, we good, baby. You know what's crazy about us? When you haven't won for so long, you just come in and you get ready for the season. When you lost so many times like y'all have in the last few years, it's kind of like, damn, what's going to happen next? You know what I'm saying? Oh, in the case of the Saints fans, get ready for the next episode of, well, now Drew Brees is gone. And now Leroy's gone because it's 14th season.
They had Brees for the last 15 years.
See,
y'all don't know how to act.
Deflated.
Everybody was like, well, he was hurt last year and we ain't worried about it. But guess what? Y'all still have the opportunity that he can come back at any week. You ain't got that now. Y'all lost 8 starters off y'all team last year. 8.
Let me put my helmet on for these haters, man.
Chris Hogan.
Put my goddamn helmet on for these haters, man.
I like Chris Hogan, though.
Haters on
working out there.
All I got to say, you Saint fans, when we play y'all,
take a picture.
When we win, don't disappear like y'all normally do. Don't go incognito.
99 2. Hey, no, kill. On 3. Wishbone on 3. Hut.
Man, 2.
Y'all just be ready, man. Y'all just be ready. But look, man. Look, y'all got a shout out before we get up out of here.
Give a shout out to the organization that we watching tonight, man. Shout out to the NFL, man. You know, getting everybody prepared, man, for this season's coming up. Shout out Sports Talk, Sports with Friends, man. Come on. Y'all are the reason why every day we wake up and we're like, dog, we're going to come through to this show, man, and give y'all heat and fire, man. So I shout out all you guys for participation and commenting and, you know, just being here, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's blessed, man. When people are watching you, man, commenting, responding, you feel like, you know, being heard, man. That's all we ask for, to be heard.
I just ask to be seen because, you know.
Shout out to Brian.
Because I don't got much to say, me. So, you know, this is dude Uncle Leroy. I don't say Leroy without the Junior. Shout out to everybody that support the brand. Y'all support us. We support you. Got a lot of good things coming up. Shout out to the Waco Tear. We going to be in the building this Saturday. Clap it up. You know what I'm saying? We going to be streaming the game live. Y'all check out Sports Talk with Friends podcast for the live game highlights, all of that. Shout out to our youth football team, the Duncanville Sharks. Big things popping with them, man. Like I say, stay tuned. That's all I got.
Hey, that's enough, man. Hey, that's good looking out. Shout out to you fellas. Football season is here. I had a little bounce in my step today at work. Everybody like, man, Mr. C, why you smiling? Gridiron time, baby. Get in there. Let's do this. Sport Talk with Friends. Like, comment, subscribe, invites. Come on to the group. Have some fun. Get in now because you try to get in on that traffic, you're going to get ran over. Let's do this, fellas.
Yes, sir. Hey, we got a shout out. Everybody, Sean's athletic page, man. $40 on jerseys, man. Select your color. $40 if you wear size 4X, 5X. $60. Customize $60. Holla at them, man. No bull. All your favorite teams, players. Let them know. Customize. Let's get it, dog. Real talk. We in this season, dog.
He's also a Saints fan. That's why I say who that.
Who that? On
hey,
man. You know, holla at them.
Let's go do
Definitely.
this. Let's go watch these boys play. Let's do it. Just like that.
Yes, sir.